Mr. Kulkarni, Mr. Meena, ladies and gentlemen. એ પહેલાં કે હું કંઈ બોલું, આજે મંચ ઉપર દસ્તુર સાહેબ આવીને જ્યારે મને હાથ મલાવતા હતા, પરવેશજીએ મને કહ્યું કે યાદ રાખજે તારી સાસુમાનું લગ્ન મેં જ કરાવ્યું હતું. So, given that I have been duly warned, on behalf of John Barla and I, firstly, I would like to extend my gratitude, Bada Dasturji, to your kind self and to Parvez ji and everyone else in not only the Parsi panchayats, but also the Parsi community at large that has helped us do the following. Mr. Kulkarni was in an embarrassing position when he said it was discontinued. It was actually almost dead with regards to efforts which could have preserved our language. Today, I'm very proud that not only has the Government of India, under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi, allocated 12 crores for the center so that the Avesta Pahlavi language can not only be preserved, but also be propagated. I'm of the opinion that Mumbai University, if so desires, we can leverage the Prime Minister's Bhashini AI tool to ensure that not only do we preserve the language, but we also help transliteration and translations amongst all the linguistically minority languages of the country. Many amongst you, and I'm not somebody who is poised to give a long lecture, especially when I come to a gathering of my in-laws, but many amongst you had expressed desire to overhaul the Geo-Parsi scheme. Now, if you look at the 400 plus numbers that have come through in the Geo-Parsi schemes, they are visible in terms of success only in Maharashtra and Gujarat. 2 cases of success have been found in Karnataka, 1 case in Dadra Nagar Haveli, which means that there was a geographic and psychological impediment to the scheme. And that is why today, when the new guidelines were released with the blessings of Bada Dasturji, what we have proposed is this, that every state government, every district collector in the country, through the efforts and the support of panchayats and anjumans, help us reach every Parsi family, Zoroastrian family that needs the support of the Geo-Parsi scheme. Many amongst you may not know what are the benefits that such a family receives. Such a family where a young couple wants to conceive but has medical challenges will receive 10 lakh rupees as support for the treatment. The child born, if the child has any medical complications, then treatment support up to 2.5 lakhs will be given in the event of such a challenge. The elders in the family above the age of 60 for the rest of their lives will get 10,000 rupees per month. And the child born will get 8,000 rupees till they attain the age of 18. Now, what we have done in the ministry is now reached out, and these guidelines will ensure that it is now incumbent upon every district and every state to help us reach out to every Zoroastrian family in the entire country and not limit it only to a few geographies. Now, apart from the fact that this is the financial support being given, many a times there is a challenge that there is a limited budget. But what we have decided in the ministry is to not cap the number of beneficiaries that can avail of the scheme. And that is why when you go nationwide with the scheme and do not cap the number of beneficiaries, my request, and today especially we have invited community leaders from across the country to come participate in this program, so that when you go back home, you can appeal to every family, every community member to ensure that whoever is in need of this support can attain it. It is to be given to you at your local district and the money will be transferred directly into your bank account without you having to come to Delhi. So my request is that not only will the ministry, with the support of all panchayats and anjumans, ensure that the principal guidelines reach everybody, but community leaders who are present here today, my appeal to you is, please take all this information and disseminate it so that more and more people can benefit. Now, after saying that 12 crores is to be given for the center of the Avesta Pelvi, Mumbai University effort, I'm also mindful that there are certain skill sets which are traditionally quintessentially Zoroastrian and are not found in normal walks of life. How to make a sadra kassi. How many of our young now do engage in that skill set? So I was speaking to Bada Dasturji and I said, my appeal would be every panchayat, every community leader, when you have a meeting with the young, please help us identify which skill set do they want. For instance, community leaders in various bags. I have family in Godrej Bagh. I have family in Dadar Parsi colony. So whoever is in the bags, if you can just convene one simple meeting and ask the young, what are the skill gaps? We in the Ministry of Minority Affairs are willing to commit financial support for all the skill training of the youth in the Parsi community. 10 crores, 20 crores, 50 crores, the budget is not a limit. The issue is, since we are those who are responsible to ensure that the taxpayers' money is transparently and judiciously used, we would appeal to community leaders and Bada Dasturji, kind selves such as yourself, so that we can hear from the young what is it that they need in terms of skill sets. Now, the Parsi community is also known to lead big businesses. But there are many youngsters, or for that matter, irrespective of age, enterprising Parsis who don't have access to start their own enterprise. They have great ideas, but most of the time they end up giving ideas to people they're already working with. Not many have access to capital to start an enterprise. We, given the support of all panchayats and all community leaders, can actually have across the country, as desired by the community, camps set up where we will invite banks to finance new enterprise by the Parsi community. And my belief is that be it those who will get skilled or be it those who want to start small enterprises, they should not be hunting for capital from one bank to another. We will make sure the banks come to you, even if you have a small entrepreneurial dream. But all of this effort has to be a collaboration. We have managed to do so much only because a year ago, my first meeting with the community officially as minister, there were two issues which were brought to fore. One, that we preserve our language and do something in collaboration with the Mumbai University. And the second aspect, which is, I was told, is to look at how this Geo-Parsi scheme can benefit every Parsi family in the country who desires to be a part and participate in the scheme. Bada Dasturji, I have kept both the promises. And I'm hoping that no matter what the challenge, I am grateful for the tremendous respect that the Parsi community has shown the Honorable Prime Minister, even when he was Chief Minister, and supported him when he undertook infrastructure projects. I consider myself extremely fortunate that I had the privilege of serving as a Member of Parliament the infrastructural needs of Udvada. I am mindful that there are other Parsi Agyaris, or for that matter, other places of interest to the Parsi community. Today I also commit that if there are infrastructure needs around such establishments, that can help facilitate not only the traveling Zoroastrians domestically, but those who visit family here, to help build infrastructure around such sacred shrines or places. We in the Ministry of Minority are more than happy to support it. We have done it for Udvada. We are happy to do it for Sanjan. You may want to look at something to be done around Mount Barot. We are more than happy to extend our services. We'll just wait for guidance from the elders in the Parsi community and you, Bada Dasturji. Thank you once again for giving the Prime Minister's office and our ministry the opportunity to serve the larger cause and celebrate the legacy of Zoroastrians. Jai Hind.